I'm Mr. Superior. I'm right here with the Cubs official barber, Nick Gomez. And we got an exclusive interview coming right now. Get to know him a little better. Stay tuned.
This is my little wall here of paintings that I got going on right now with some oil paintings with all the Taino stuff from Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican, but I was born and raised here in Chicago. We got the moto going on over there. Still trying to finish that up. We got the Vigilante mask right here. The plants from Puerto Rico, the Mapola. And then you got the tribal sun and the frog, the machete with the black and white Puerto Rican flag for freedom. And then a piece of the island on the bottom here with the mountains and the little house right there on the side with some of the ocean. So just trying to finish it up little by little.
What's up? You're watching Mr. Superior Behind the Clippers. I'm right here with the Cubs official barber, Nick Gomez. And I got my crew, Christian Rios and the Godfather here. I think we'd like to start off by knowing how you got started, man. We want to hear your story, how you got started, what motivated you, man, how long you been cutting for and all that good stuff.
Thanks a lot for coming over and giving me the interview. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Godfather, thanks for giving me a shout out to my man right here, to Anthony. It's love. I started cutting hair at the age of 11. My mom bought me some clippers to cut my hair, and I ended up using the clippers to cut the guys in the neighborhood and charging like $5, making a little bit of cash and seeing the money coming in, and I kept doing it.
What motivated you to get into the shop, man?
I had a couple of guys that were like, man, you cut pretty good, you know, and then seeing the money coming in, and the money made me,
that was a main thing, okay.
The money made me do it.
Okay, man, and what was some of the original shops you started working at?
I started on Division and Rockwell at Luquillo Barbershop.
And how did you start cutting up the Cubs players, man?
Man, that it was crazy because I had one of my buddies that used to work with me in the barbershop, Edgar from Puerto Rico. He was here visiting, and Sandy Alomar and Jose Valentin used to go in like on the down low. Nobody knew who they were, you know, only the people that watch baseball. So they used to come in and we used to cut their hair, and my buddy started cutting Jose Valentin's hair, and they kept coming back, you know, every other week or whatever when they were in town, and they started bringing on Nathan Perez. He got traded over to the Chicago Cubs, and he started coming back to the barbershop by himself, and I started cutting his hair. And then one day I asked him, I was like, hey man, what's up? Hook it up with the locker room. And he was like, man, all right, see what's up. And then one day out of the blue, he just called me. He was like, hey, Dusty Bacon needs a haircut. You want you to come over here? Yeah, so
you just threw a shot out there, right? You said, hey man, let me get in there, man. That shit, it just came together, man. You gotta speak it to existence, man. Cut up all the players now. You go there to the field to do it?
Yeah.
Field. You go inside the locker room and all that stuff, man. What are some of the guys that you were looking forward to cutting at the time when you first heard that you were start going over there, man?
Derek Lee was the first one.
Yeah.
I used to always see his haircut, like, man, who be messing up this man's hair? Like,
you never seen him before, man?
I never seen him before.
Never met him?
Just on TV, yeah.
Damn, that was probably a crazy ass feeling. Just finally get to meet somebody that you were following for years and stuff, man. And I see them fresh as hell. I see everybody fresh as hell on the field, man, when they're out there. And me personally, before I knew that it was you, man, I would always think, I was like, man, who's chopping them up, man? I see Baez out there fresh as hell, man. I seen a couple other players, man, and I knew for sure. I was like, man, for sure they're taking advantage of being over here in Chicago and rocking with some of the hottest barbers. And sure enough, it's you that they're rocking with, man. I seen you do the interview of you cutting up Hayward, man. How did that go, man?
That was pretty good. That was pretty cool. You know, they asked me in the ballpark. I've been there for 16 years, so they had this baseball thing going on for the players. It was the players' weekend. Chop it up with the players while they were doing something. Yeah, and they caught me cutting his hair, and they came in there. And
perfect timing. Yeah. What's some of the cuts that they gave, man? What's some of the styles that you give them, man?
Man, a lot of them get certain cuts, like Javi Baez always gets something crazy. It's either the ube with the blonde on the top, or the long tail, and then he wants to braid that up and crazy stuff. Yeah.
So you got a braider that goes up there too?
So yeah, I take him to a braider.
Oh, you took him to your braider?
Yeah, I took him to the braider. Yeah.
Oh wow.
To Evie.
Oh shit, that's dope, man. So they're depending on you. Yeah. So you got complete control over there. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. So a lot of them, they're always getting graphics. And,
some of them get graphics. Contreras.
Yeah. Did you ever do it like any Cubs logos on them or stuff, or you just freestyle?
Just freestyle.
Yeah, some freestyle.
I'll just go in, do my job, cut hair, and I get out. I don't ask them for autographs. I don't let's take pictures. I don't I don't got none of that.
You're no longer a fan, man. You're part of the team over there,
Yeah.
man. You're part of the whole network and the industry over there, man. Were you cutting them up for the World Series?
Yeah, I was cutting up.
Yep. So you caught them some home games. You caught them when they did the home games. You caught the opposite team too as well.
Yeah.
Right?
The home team and the visiting team.
Yeah.
Go over there to the locker room, cut them up. Ramis Ramirez signed jersey. That was one of the first things that I got signed. Didn't even ask him for it. He just brought it up and gave it to me. So I was like, man, cool. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. That was back in 2005, and I got Carlos Zambrano. Got a couple of bats, All-Star Ted Lilly bat, signed Luis Montañez bat, and a little Bad Bunny picture here, Javi Baez and Rondon. And I got Albert Pujols, Yadiel Molina from the St. Louis Cardinals. Then a little picture of myself here in Puerto Rico when I went to go bury the old man from the barber shop in Oquendo. I got to meet Oquendo a couple times, signed this little poster for me before he fought Tua. And I got a Derek Lee autograph. It's when I was out there cutting hair with the Cubs when he was there. Then I got my little bobbleheads. Got a Javi Baez signed baseball. Then on my passes, when I go do the other players in Milwaukee, the White Sox, my Cubs IDs.
You gotta give him a shout out.
Oh, he always. I never. You can't hate in this business.
Yep.
He used too much energy hating,
Yep.
and I didn't hate him for him doing the Cubs. What it was is that I was like, man, well, what would I do to be in the ballpark? I give him credit. He was doing it. He's been doing it. What you got, 16 years with the guy, right?
Since 2004.
Yeah, because, you know, the old man, he put Luquillo on the map, but you really put Luquillo on the map for the second time when you went in there.
Oh, yeah.
And like I was telling you about the San Juan barbershop, the way they wear the suits and the ties, Casimiro was one of them goats. He was, yes. I didn't mention him in my video,
He
but
always had that guayabera.
yeah, he always hooked up.
With the pants and the white shoes.
That's first.
That's how he used to always dress. He'd come down with a guayabera and boom.
That's part of the character, man.
The industry to me, like all the haircuts, there's crazy styles out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The comb over, the pompadour, you got the Caesar, you got the blowouts, you got the mohawks with the graphics. People are dyeing their hair now. The style now is more of a barber hairstylist, basically. I don't got none of those the ones you gotta charge. I stay with the young days. I got the old school. I gotta feel this cord right here.
You know it's not gonna. You don't gotta worry about it giving out on you or nothing like that, man. You're going straight.
It's not gonna last 2 hours. It's gonna last a while, man. The advice that I can give him is the same one that Junior gave me when I first started doing it. I've been knowing him for over 20 years already, and he knew when I was going to the barbershop. He's like, man, you cut pretty good. You know, you just gotta keep yourself motivated on doing one thing. Before you know it, you never know. You might end up like me. You might end up like Junior.
Right.
Somebody might walk in that you don't even know who it is, and it could be an actor, a singer, and you cut his hair, and he likes your haircut. Hey, you think you can come travel with me and do this and do that, and you might get it. And if you get it, you gotta take advantage of it. You can't just do that one person. They told me that as soon as I got in the ballpark, you just can't do Derek Lee. You can't do Ramis Ramirez. You gotta do the whole team. You gotta try to make yourself known to everybody in the ballpark, all the players. And I started doing that, and Ramis, Derek Lee, Carlos Zambrano, Javi Baez, Jason Hayward, the visiting team, Ryan Braun, Prince Fielder. You know, it's fun. You know, you're gonna enjoy it because you get to meet new players. You're gonna meet somebody new all the time.
Nah, you my brother, dude. Appreciate you, bud.